Hey guys, I'm Rho Trades and you're watching Rho Trades live YouTube channel, and today is a very peaceful expiry. Maybe it is not seeming to be a peaceful expiry, but still, if you have a vision and you have a strategy and follow it, it's going to be peaceful for you. Why do I say that? Is starting at this week on Monday or Tuesday, I guess, I'm not sure. I remember that I gave an update in my Telegram channel. This is the updates, like I was giving the intraday updates like the discretionary, the directional trades and all. Also, I told that as per my analysis, this expiry should close between 3700 to 3500. So this was my basic analysis for this whole week. So what will I do is I will create positions according to this. So I'll make sure that 3700 or 3500 is not going to break each side, and I'll be creating the positions such like that. So how this helped me is basically I was staying in between the market for a long time. So if you see, I have drawn a line on both sides. Yeah, I almost drawn some lines on this both side. I know that the market is going to be staying in between. So what I did is I obviously started the week with a strangle, and I closed it overnight on Tuesday morning, and then I did some directional trades, and also all the directional trades I just posted in my Telegram channel also. If you follow it, if you don't follow it, please follow my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel. So yeah, this was my view. And how I got this view of the market will be staying in between this 2000 point range. It's very simple, right? So first of all, the 3700 was an extra cushion, but the main support resistance area was 36800. So yesterday it seemed to yesterday or day before yesterday it seemed to break it, but it did not do it. After gap up it came down, so it's like that. So it's having resistance over there, and also we can see a very good range pattern at this point. So you can see this. The market is went up, down. So 36,800 is going to be a very good resistance for the coming week, as well as this 35,400. I would say this I can take this as a resistance also for the coming week, which is 34,750. So 34,750 downside, 36,800 upside. So this is what I'm looking for the next week expiry as for now, because after expiry anything can happen. For tomorrow also market may move a lot. So tomorrow also market may move a lot of points. So we should take this entries after Monday candle opening. So how did I came to this conclusion of what will happen this week? Very simple. As soon as the market opened at this point, it opened flat for this week on Monday. As soon as it opened, it came down and touched this top center pivot point, CPR, above CPR. So at this point, what we thought is it's going to bounce back and go up in 1 hour time frame. Looking at the weekly analysis. So, but what happened is on Monday the market came into the CPR. So whenever the market is trading into the CPR, it's going to be a strangle or straddle. That means the market is going to be sideways for the rest of the week. So that's the main analysis. So in case the market is going to trade in sideways for the rest of the week, what is the possibility of the range? What's the biggest possibility of the range? Obviously the first resistance and the far off the obviously first resistance and the first support, right? So this is what I made as a range. Very simple. 3700 is the first resistance, 35,500 is a support. So and also the market is having a wide CPR, so that means the market is going to be in the range. It's not going to be trending anywhere. But all these small trendings were just a big sideway. If you look at the market in maybe a 5 minutes time frame, you can find a lot of trendy markets like this. So this is what scares people. So what happens is Monday morning there was a hopefully this is Monday morning, right? Sorry, this is the Monday morning. Monday morning we had a narrow CPR. Obviously below the CPR we came selling and we are playing directional. I was updating that also. And after that we had a narrow CPR, and then it came down, hit a support, go up. So if you see, the market is respecting even weekly CPR as well as the monthly CPR, daily CPR also. It takes support at the supports, and then it reaches the CPR again, it closes there, and then it opens somewhere higher, takes the resistance, comes back to CPR and opens lower. opens well below the CPR and it keeps on reaching the next supports, right? So this is what happens in the range market. So we should understand, we should find a sweet spot in between. That's it. So my sweet spot is very easy. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, the CPR is my very good sweet spot. So that's where I was building a strangles on Monday evening, also Tuesday evening, Wednesday evening. I was building some strangles somewhere at this mid ranges, like 36,200. I was placing a straddle, and then I was having a 500 point strangle with the spot price of 36,300. And after that, the market opened higher, and then I had to change the legs. So I was doing all strangle and straddle things, and this day I opened with the I had this 36,200 straddle. I had this 36,200 straddle, this one and this one. One went 0, one went to 680. But at the time when I closed it, it was no profit, no loss. If you see, it's a 50,000 loss here, it's 61,000 profit here. After that, I made some intraday trades to match it up to become a profit. So this is a straddle that I took in the morning. So in the morning itself, I knew that the market is going to go down. So what will I do? I'll just close the strangle. I close the straddle, and then I'm starting to do the normal expiry trades. So these are the normal expiry trades that I did. What was the expiry trade when it was at the 700 750 range? I made a strangle at 300 and upside 200. So this was a like 400 450 point strangle I made. So after the market broke down, so what happened is, along with the decay, I booked all the legs and then shifted my strangle to even more further gap with 500 points, keeping the spot price of 35,500, 35 PE and 36 CE. I was selling it. So I was staying in that position for more than one and a half hours, and I booked like 20 points out there. And after that, what happened? The market was suddenly showing a signal like it's going to break down. If I'm not wrong, I think it's here. I think somewhere at this point, it was a signal that is going to break down. So what happened is, I just sold a call option blindly with 300 quantities, and it suddenly crashed like 20 points. I booked it with 6,000 rupees, and that's when I posted the screenshot of 20,000 rupees profit for this expiry. So after that, what happened is, to my position, I made a small 35,500 call option and put option. I was selling it for straddle, and I was making like 1,500 for one lot alone. And after that, I closed for this expiry, and I just opened a new fresh expiries, next expiries trade, which is a 2,000 point strangle. It's not a big one, it's a 2,000 point strangle, and that's it, and it's in a 2k profit as well. So on the whole, to this expiry, we almost made like a 22 to 23k, and this is for the next expiry. Maybe I can book it today also, time is there, but I have a vision of holding it for tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow I won't be trading much intraday, so I'll just run this position and book whatever the profits are there for the weekend. So this is my ideas. So basically, what all helped me in this week is this white CPR, this support and resistance. I knew the range. I sold the call option, put options above and below, and I had a very good spot price around 36,000, and that was a very good spot price for me. Having the spot price close to the trade, so I had sold 36,200, 35,500, 36,800. So I was playing along the CPR, and the market also ended up closing in between. I mean, in between the range and inside the CPR also. So this is the main analysis. So after getting this point of view, to trade intraday, I go into 5 minutes, right? So this will be better. So if I go to 5 minutes, it will easily tell me after the crossovers. If there's a crossover, this is the crossover, right? This crossover is at 36,200. So if 36,200, the market is crossing over 500 points above, keep selling the call options. That's it. So if you started to sell the call option at 500 points above, it's going to be like 36,700 call option, and until this time it's going to be zero. Obviously, there's no other signal, there's no buy signal in the 5 minutes. So similarly, when the market went up also, at this crossover, you know that the market went up, and after that, a small retracement or something. For option selling, you don't need to perfectly time entries. That's the advantage of option selling. So after this signal, if you have sold like 35,500 until the next sell signal, you could have booked a very good profit. The market almost went like 100,000 points above. You could have booked a very good profit in that particular leg. So this is how we should, after getting into a point of the market is going to stay in between this range, how to trade that range. So there is going to be wave, there is going to be impulse, there is going to be upside and downside also. You will know obviously if there is a range. So how are you going to trade the upside? How are you going to trade the downside? When you will know that it's going to be the upside, or when you will go it's going to be downside. So you have to figure it out with this type of strategies. So overall this week went well. It was not scary at all for me, because whatever the scary things happened, it did not break my ranges above and below. Below I had this 3500, the market went as low as 35400 I guess, and upside also the market went up to 36800. So the next week also, maybe if this obviously you know that if this week is going to be in range, next week there's all possibility that the market can go trending. Obviously we know that, because the market CPR is going to be narrow, and we have to wait for the Monday. If the market is opening above the CPR, we have to keep selling put options until we get another signal. So for this week's view, I have this 35,500 as a spot, from which I have sold 2,000 points above and below. Strangle, you can call it iron counter, because there's no much big decays, big premiums in the buy side. So I call it a strangle, you can call it iron counter. So very well, I can even close it today now here with 25,000 rupees profit. So that's it for today guys. So make sure you follow the Telegram channel, and make sure you be benefited somehow. Maybe not only when you earn, maybe even if you know how to trade, even if you get some knowledge, it will be fine, right? So make sure you follow me on Telegram, Instagram. Rho Trades is a main channel which I share all the trading related topics. So you have to share, you follow it, and also subscribe to the channel. So see you in the next video guys. See you in the next expiry. And also I have a I can't say it's an announcement, but you know that I'm in a trial period. So last expiry, if you remember, last expiry I made like 8k profit I guess. That was a little bit trial period. So this expiry I'm actually using some hedges, actually using more quantities this expiry to, because I know that this is a range market. Maybe next expiry I may play slow with like half quantities for the whole week to make some profits. So that's what I'm planning for. From April 1st, the very first expiry, from that expiry onwards, I'm going to be planning to make a serious amount of money from this market, considering the capital is almost like 8 lakhs to 9 lakhs for me here. Maybe I will never know. In 2 months I may had some more capital, like double the capital also. So we have to wait for it. So from April 1st I'm planning to make, like, as I told you, 2% a week is fine, but considering what we did this week, because it's a range, we almost made like a 7% profit in this week alone. Expiry 25, and Thursday it was 8k. So put together 30, 33, and the rest of the 4 days I made like 10. So 63, almost 60,000 rupees profit we made for this last 5 trading days. So that's a lot actually. That's more than like 7% I guess for my capital. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully everything goes well, and also I'll be happy if you share your trades, and I'll be happy if you are benefited from what you learned from my Telegram channel. And you can share your trades, and you can share your profits. You can ask me doubts anytime. You have my WhatsApp number. I think my tablet is not working right now, and I have to figure that out. So anyway, you can keep texting me in Instagram and Telegram also. So see you in the next video guys. Make sure you subscribe the channel and like this video, and bye bye.